Ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly while others struggle? The secret lies not in massive changes but in tiny daily habits. In this video, we're breaking down James Clear's Atomic Habits, a book that reveals how small changes can lead to extraordinary results. The 1% Rule, the key to massive success. Think about an athlete training for the Olympics. They don't become champions overnight. Instead, they focus on getting just 1% better each day, whether it's improving their speed, refining their technique, or enhancing their diet. Over time, these tiny improvements compound, leading to extraordinary results. This is the essence of atomic habits, small changes leading to huge outcomes. Are you ready to see how this works in your life? The habit loop, your brain's secret blueprint. To understand how habits work, let's break down the habit loop, a concept James Clear simplifies into 4 stages: cue, craving, response, and reward. 1. Cue. Imagine Sarah, who feels stressed after work. Cue. 2. Craving craves relaxation. Craving. 3. Response. She pours a glass of wine. Response. 4. Reward. She feels her stress melt away. Reward. This loop repeats, making it a habit. The key takeaway: by understanding this loop, you can hack your brain to form better habits or break bad ones. The 4 laws of behavior change, your toolkit for success. What if you had a blueprint to create any habit you wanted? The 4 laws of behavior change are exactly that, a set of principles to help you build good habits and break bad ones. Let's dive into these laws with real-life examples. Law number 1. Make it obvious. Start with clarity. The first law is to make the cue for your habit obvious. Take John, who wanted to start running every morning. He made it obvious by laying out his running clothes next to his bed every night. When he woke up, the sight of his gear was a clear cue to get moving. Now, let's reverse it. Emily was trying to cut back on sugary snacks. She made the cue less obvious by storing treats in a high cupboard, out of sight. By making the cue invisible, she was able to resist the temptation more easily. Law number 2. Make it attractive, the secret sauce. The second law is to make your habits attractive. Let's look at how Anna used this to her advantage. She wanted to study more but found it boring. So she decided to study at her favorite coffee shop, associating the habit with a place she loved. This made the habit more enjoyable and easier to stick to. Conversely, to break a bad habit, you need to make it unattractive. Mike was spending too much time on social media. He made it less attractive by turning his phone screen to grayscale, making apps less appealing and reducing his urge to scroll mindlessly. Law number 3. Make it easy. Reduce the barriers. The third law is about making your habits easy. Meet Lisa, who wanted to start meditating but found it difficult to carve out time. She simplified it by committing to just 2 minutes of meditation a day. This 2-minute rule made the habit so easy that she couldn't say no, and eventually, she started meditating for longer periods. On the flip side, if you want to break a bad habit, make it hard. David wanted to stop snacking late at night. He made it harder by storing snacks in the basement, where he had to go down a flight of stairs to get them. The extra effort made him think twice before indulging. Law number 4. Make it satisfying. Reward yourself right away. The 4th law focuses on making habits satisfying. Take the example of Sophie, who was trying to save money. Every time she refrained from buying something unnecessary, she transferred the equivalent amount to her savings account. Seeing her savings grow was an immediate reward that motivated her to continue. To break a bad habit, you need to make it unsatisfying. Alex was trying to quit smoking. He created a pact with a friend. Every time he smoked, he had to donate $50 to a cause he didn't like. The thought of losing money to something he didn't support made smoking less satisfying, helping him quit. The Goldilocks rule. Finding your sweet spot. Think of a time when you were learning something new, like playing an instrument or a sport. At first, it was fun because it was challenging, but not too hard. That's the Goldilocks rule in action. Tasks that are not too easy, not too hard, but just right keep us engaged. This is why Sam, a tennis player, always competes with slightly better opponents. It keeps him motivated and constantly improving. Identity-based habits, becoming who you want to be. Here's a powerful idea. Focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to achieve. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be fit," think, "I am the type of person who doesn't miss workouts." This shift in identity helped Maria stick to her exercise routine because she saw herself as someone who prioritizes health. Similarly, instead of saying, "I want to write a book," say, "I am a writer." Every time you sit down to write, you're casting a vote for that identity, reinforcing the habit. The plateau of latent potential. Why success feels slow. Have you ever tried to learn a new skill and felt like you weren't making progress? That's the plateau of latent potential. It's like planting a seed and not seeing it grow immediately. But don't be fooled. Just because you can't see progress doesn't mean it's not happening. Like Jack, who kept practicing the guitar daily even when it seemed like he was stuck. One day, it all clicked, and his progress skyrocketed. Success often comes after a period of apparent stagnation, so keep pushing. Environment design, set yourself up for success. Your environment can make or break your habits. Consider Jane, who wanted to read more. She set up a cozy reading nook with a comfortable chair and good lighting, making it her go-to spot for reading. The environment she created made it easy and enjoyable to stick to her reading habit. On the other hand, Mark was trying to cut down on watching TV. He rearranged his living room so the TV wasn't the focal point, making it less tempting to turn it on. By changing his environment, he naturally reduced his screen time. How to bounce back from a slip-up. Everyone slips up sometimes, but the key is how you recover. James Clear's rule: never miss twice. If you skip a workout, don't skip the next one. Rachel, who was learning a new language, followed this rule. When she missed a day of practice, she made sure to get back on track the next day. This mindset kept her progress steady and helped her avoid falling into a negative spiral. En person. Advanced tactics, reflection, and review. The key to continuous improvement. As you build and maintain your habits, reflection is crucial. Think of Chris, who reviews his progress every month. He looks at what's working, what isn't, and adjusts his habits accordingly. This regular reflection not only helps him stay on track, but also ensures that his habits continue to align with his goals. Conclusion: the transformative power of atomic habits. Atomic Habits isn't just a book. It's a game plan for creating lasting change. The small habits you build today can lead to a completely different life tomorrow. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about getting a little better each day. As you move forward, think about the small actions you can take that will bring you closer to the person you want to become. If you found this summary helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And let us know in the comments, what habit are you going to start building today?